Hello everyone and welcome to build 5 of Colossal Havoc, and as you can see now, we no longer have main menu there at the top. This says Colossal Havoc. We changed that in this build, and this is build 1.04 for us and build 5 for you guys. So anyway, go to how to play. We added some things here. Drink the potion, collect 3 out of 5 stars because we made collectibles destroy the environment to unlock in-game extras because of things in-game that, like say, points and stuff that will unlock things. Credits, still the same as last time. Alright, and then the controls still pretty much stayed the same. Nothing really different there. And level select, we haven't added anything new here. Still, everything works the same. Alright. So, quick start. And goes right back to the USA map because that's the default for the quick start. But to show you it works. And in this one, we have the potion feature because you can see the potion table there. But we'll get into that. So we can hit continue still. Options. As you can see now, we can adjust the volume slider in game. We weren't able to do that before. Still the mini-map thing in the corner there that needs to be fixed. Alright, and we'll go to test map. And then we'll go to the back to the USA one. I just wanted to show you the quick start works. Let's see if this thing loads. It's taking a little bit. Taking a little bit of time. Should have loaded by now, so it's a bug issue, I guess, and we'll come back here in just a minute for another one. Stay tuned. Alright, so the test map does work, so we're gonna get right back into it for the second part, because first part didn't load it when I quit out from the quick start. So you got doors and stuff now. If I hit 2, I don't grow anymore. So I just kind of walk around for now. But as you can see, we also in this one have enemies walking on a spline path. They're walking on a certain ways, which you'll see that update in one of my earlier YouTube videos. So there's that going on. But other than that, that's about the only showcase in the test map, since we can't do the growing in the test map in this build. Okay, back to USA, and then we'll run the Japan one after that. Alright, so music still works good. It's a little bit loud, so bring it down. Go to continue. Alright, so there you go, works good. Alright, so if you press 2 to grow, 2 don't work no more. So what does that mean? So you got this potion here, says super growth potion. So we have to interact with it, and obviously, but overall, the monster was first in the floor, so that needed to change. But then as well, we've now got objectives. So in the last build 4 and build 1.03, we had an objective thing, but just no objectives put in. So in this one, we got the objective: find the car dealer and repair building. On the right side there will be a red star. We're changing that to skulls in future builds. But if you look, I have little images and even a little text render: car dealer and repair. Okay. So, and then the objective updates. Good. Now find the orange skull at the All-American Sports Building in the back of the map. So it kind of tells you where to look and as well as some images and stuff on the building as well. All American Sports. And if we go to the right side of the building, good. Now find the yellow skull located at the item shop just down the street. If you look just in front of us here, you'll see an item shop. So, and it even says it right there. General item store. Okay. So, we cross that one over. Find the blue skull all the way back in the front of the map at the club next to the apartment buildings. What do these look like? Apartment buildings? And it's kind of teaching people to be observant too with their surroundings. And as you can see, oh look, there's another building, the fancy nightclub, and it even says it right there, at the club. At the club. So, dancing monster goes to the club. Alright, great, almost there. Find the final green skull at Pete's Burgers before you head home. Probably because this monster needs to eat, right? Alright, and then right there you see a burger and employee that says Pete's Burgers. So Pete's Burgers fast food. Alright, and there, if the last collectible is right here, then it should pop up a skulls widget of some kind eventually. We're not there yet. We have some collectibles that we're adding from this build, and the objectives are already put in with the images. So the next step from here was adding the collectibles. But anyway, though, let's see if we can destroy some buildings with the spare time we have left. Alright. And I don't think in this one we had a lose widget yet, but the timer was there. The timer was working. Still couldn't destroy these buildings. You could in the test map, but not in this build because the monster couldn't grow. It didn't have the growing potion. So yes, these buildings weren't destructible yet. Not even if you hit them. So that is gonna update in future builds. And then, of course, just making sure that if you overlap with stuff, making sure that you're not held back or anything. Alright, so the timer ran out, and then the timer just disappears. It says out of time in the print string up in the top left corner, as you can kind of see, but if this was a final product, people would be like, okay, the timer ran out, and... so, obviously, it'd be an issue. So it's a bug fix. Alright, so we've done everything we can do. We found all the objectives and walked around the map some. So again, this is all Jayla's level design, so pretty good design skills. And I did the objective system with the objective updates in the minimap and the menus. Okay, so sure we want to quit. We did the test map, we did the USA map. Now let's do the Japan map. See what the latest for Jayla's Japan map is in this build. And if the thing will not load again, because it seems like that's a bug for this one, is when I quit out from the game, then it's not loading the level like it's supposed to. The loading screen's coming up, but then the level isn't loading, so it's another possibility that we're running into that here. It's just taking a while. Okay, so we'll come back for a third part to load the Japan map. Alright, so we're back on the main menu for part 3, and as you can see, it's kind of an issue here with the person in the background there, but see if the thing's been updated. Yes, it has, and as you can see, a lot of the buildings were replaced. First, let me go ahead and adjust these sounds. Okay. So we go to continue now. So again, instead of pressing 2, because 2 no longer works, it's still in the main menu. I don't know if it's in the pause menu. Yes, it's in the pause menu. Before I go back to the main menu and check that, we'll check it after we're done with the map here. But it's at least in the pause menu, so that needed to go because it's no longer relevant because we have this growth potion. So we run into it and we grow. And then you still got the when the monster grows, the camera issue that still needs to be fixed. The timer starts. The objectives I don't think were put in yet, but I can kind of run you through where everything was at from this build of where I had things at. So as you can see, you got some waterfalls and stuff. It says current objective nothing because things were taken out after I had made a few. If you wanted to see the first couple objectives, then put them on different videos that are on my YouTube currently. So feel free to check those out. This first building right here was a gaming store, you know, because in Japan gaming is huge. And then we did a objective for over here, which initially was a dragon thing, and then I realized that's more China than it is Japan, because I had some help from other people that culture there doesn't revolve around dragons and stuff in Japan. So I changed that. We made this into a Hello Kitty place and had the objective here. And then as we came over here to this one with the black and white, this was Jin's Sumo Gym. And it had some pictures of sumo wrestlers and stuff on there. And once I interacted with this, then I had, let's see, trying to think. I had, right, I had come back up here to this place and made it like a Pokemon mart. You know, because again, Pokemon's huge in Japan, so had little images and stuff all over that. And then this building here, it was a different building, I guess, but oh no, it wasn't. So it's because I wasn't looking at it from this side. And then this is where we'd finish out just across the street from the Pokemart there, and this was going to be the finale at the then called Jose's Ramen Noodles, but then got renamed to One More Ramen. My wife came up with the name for it, and we're using that for the place in the new builds. So anyway, that's where the objectives were in the this map, the Japan map. And as you can see as well, the environment definitely is updated, heavily populated now, things like that. Again, the buildings weren't destructible in this one yet, but now you guys have a better idea of what was there and what wasn't prior to later. But yeah, these buildings can't be destroyed yet, and I think soon after this build is when all that stuff's going to be starting to be implemented. But again, the objectives for this map were started, but then never really finished until a later build because of all these buildings being changed out and things like that. So, but stay tuned for more videos of Colossal Havoc and the updates of the game. So, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Alright, so with that, we're going to go ahead and quit. And again, that problem still needs to be taken care of. On the options screen, yes, the press number 2 on the keyboard to grow is still there. We needed to take that out, both on the options and the main options here, because those would not work when pressing 2 to grow. So that was just sitting there for a while until we got some feedback like way later to take it out. And so yeah, once the potion was there, then it's no longer relevant. So, alright, well, thank y'all for checking this out. See y'all soon. This was build 5, and we will see y'all back for more later. Stay tuned.